Today, I want to share with you how you can easily pass any prop funding challenge. Any prop funding challenge. Proprietary firms are becoming very, very common these days, and more traders are looking for ways they can scale through this funding challenge in order to scale up their trading to a higher level. But the many majority of traders who attempt this the funding challenge always fail. All right, so actually, before we move into this video, I want to explain to you what these prop firms. What are these prop firms? Prop firms stand for proprietary firms. Proprietary firms. What do they actually do? These are companies that scale up the trading of already successful traders. And when I mean by scale up, they provide more funds to successful traders in order for them to have more funds and trade with a larger capital. But before they give you this fund, they usually require traders to pass through some form of test of their trading in order to ensure that these traders are good traders and profitable traders. And when you scale through this test, which is popularly known as challenge, you are being given some amount of money to trade. You are being funded. You are given a funded account, which is actually managed by the proprietary firm. You are just given the password to trade the trading password in order to trade that account. And at the end of the period of trading, maybe in a period of a week or month, you share the profit, the proceeds from the trading with the funding challenge, with the prop firm. Rather, you share the profit of your trading with the prop firms. So most traders have attempted this challenge, and from records and from statistics, majority of traders that attempt to pass prop funding challenge always fail. Only a few traders pass this challenge. So in other words, it's this the failed challenges become a very good source of revenue to these prop firms. Okay, many prop firms make money just from the fees paid to them by traders who want to attempt their funding challenge. Because before you attempt to the test of a prop firm, you are usually asked to pay some certain amount of money in order, depending on the size of the challenge you want to take. All right, so you pay some money ranging from $80 to $100, even to $1,000, $2,000, depending on the amount of the amount of funds you are actually looking for. The higher the amount of funds, the more the fee the prop firms charge you in order to attempt their challenge. And when it is expected that when you pass their challenge, you will be funded with live capital. All right, so but this day, the secret I want to share with you is how you can actually scale through this challenge almost effortlessly. How you can scale this challenge almost effortlessly. So I want to show you this secret, and you need to understand that you don't have to trade. You don't trade for a prop firm's account, prop challenge account, same way you trade your a normal personal account. So this is a mistake. This is a mistake that many traders make. Is one mistake they make. So you don't trade it the same way. You don't trade challenge. You don't trade a challenge. You don't trade a challenge the same way. You don't trade a challenge the same way you trade your personal account. It's not accurate. Okay, you will not actually pass. So there's a special way you trade a challenge in order for you to pass. There's a way you trade a challenge before you pass. So that is why I want to show you the secret. This secret I will share with you. Even if you have failed many challenges in the past, this secret will help you to scale through your next funding challenge, be it FTMO. There are several funding challenges. There are prop firms. You have the most popular one is FTMO. In fact, they are among the most successful that have that is in the market. We have the my FOREX fund. You also have the funded trader. You have EA trading, and many more. Okay, there are many of them. So, but the most popular ones are these ones I've shared with you. These three are the most popular. The most popular one, which which proven to have good track record so far in the market: the funded trader, FTMO, and my FOREX funds. Okay, so how do you pass the funding challenge? How do you pass the funding challenge? In order, from my years of experience in this business, how do you pass the funding challenge? Now, before we go into that, I want to ask, please kindly subscribe. Kindly subscribe to our channel. If you are yet to do so, please subscribe to this channel, and also turn on the notification bell so that you can be alerted when I post a new video. Please turn on the notification bell so that you can be alerted when I post new video. And also like our videos, give it a thumbs up. Please give this video a thumbs up if you really benefit from it, which I know you will. Give this video a thumb. Also share our videos with your friends. Share video with friends, and with friends, so that they will get into this knowledge that I'm sharing for free. All right, so before we go into that, let me show you. There is two phases. There are two phases that are involved. Two phases are involved in most funding challenge. You are aware of this. The first phase, you have the first phase, phase one, and phase two. Okay, phase one, you need to pass phase one and phase two in order to be funded by these prop firms. Okay, the phase one, mostly we're going to be using the most popular prop firms as our case study. For phase one, for my FOREX fund, for my FOREX funds, you are being required to make 8% profit on equity. Okay, you are being required to make 8% profit on equity, without and also without losing your daily drawdown. Daily drawdown is about 5%. You don't lose more than 5% of the capital per day. Then the overall drawdown is about 12%. Okay, 12%. So you are expected to make this 8% profit in 30 trading days, 30 days. Okay, 30 days or 30 calendar days. Okay, now that is for my FOREX fund. Okay, now for FTMO, you are required to make 10% profit. You are required to make 10% profit, and your daily, you are required to make 8% profit within 30 days. Okay, within 30 days in order to pass phase one. And your daily drawdown limit is about the same 5%, while the overall drawdown limit and maximum amount of money you should lose in that account for that account to remain active or not violated is about 10%. You don't lose more than 10% of the account, and then you should make at least 10% profit within 30 days. Okay, this is actually for phase one. All right, this is for phase 1 of the test. So you are being given a demo account. You are being given a demo account, as the case might be, for my FOREX fund to make 8% profit on that demo account, and you don't lose more than 5% of the account per day in a day, okay? And your overall drawdown limit, you don't lose more than 12% of the account, all right? Totally, regardless of the number of days. Okay, now for the FTMO, you don't lose more than 5% of the trading account in a day, and you don't lose more than 10% of the account in general. That is overall drawdown, and 10% profit is what you are required to make within 30 days in order to pass the phase 1. All right, so now for phase 2, for phase 2, actually for phase 2, you are both for FTMO, both for my FOREX fund and FTMO, both my FOREX fund and FTMO, you are required to make just 5% profit, profit within 60 days. Okay, you are required to make just 5% profit within 60 days. And the same drawdown rule apply to FTMO. The same drawdown rule in phase 1 apply to FTMO, and the same drawdown rule for phase 1 apply to my FOREX fund. Okay, that is to say, for my FOREX fund, you are required to make 5% profit within 60 days for the phase 2 of the challenge, and your daily drawdown limit is 5%, and your overall drawdown limit is 12%. Okay, but for the FTMO for phase 2, you are required to make the same 5% profit of the account, and your daily drawdown limit is 5%, and your overall maximum drawdown limit is 10%. All right, so this is what you need to know. You must understand the rules. So you must get to know the rules. That is why I've taken time to break down these rules. You must understand the rules. Okay, you must understand the rules before. If you don't know the rules, it will be quite difficult for you, because you don't know what you are looking out for. You need to know the rules, have it at your fingertips. These are the rules. Okay, these are the rules. You need to understand these rules, know them, so that when you are trading, you should know what you'll be more well guided. All right, so now let us go into the strategy you're going to use in order to pass this, both phase 1 and phase 2. Okay, so now let us see the challenge, the strategy you're going to use. The strategy you're going to use to pass this funding challenge. Okay, the strategy to use. The strategy to use you're going to pass. The strategy you're going to use to pass to scale through this both phase 1 and phase 2 of the funding challenge, and that strategy is called asymmetrical compounding. Okay, it's called asymmetrical compounding, because I've told you initially that you don't trade a funding challenge the same way you trade a normal account. You need to understand that you don't trade both accounts the same way. You need to use the principle of asymmetrical compounding in order for you to pass. So what is asymmetrical compounding? What is asymmetrical compounding? Asymmetrical compounding is just a way of compounding your profits in order for you to use it's about using the power of compounding or leveraging in order to scale through. Okay, is using the power of your profits in order to make more profit, using your profits to make more profit. That is what asymmetrical compounding is. Okay, now I will explain to you. So the asymmetrical compounding strategy, the asymmetrical compounding strategy here I want you to employ is you actually just need to win 2 consecutive trades. So you just need to win 2 consecutive trades in a row to pass the challenge. So you just need to win 2 consecutive trades in a row in order for you to pass the challenge. Just 2 trades are enough. 2 consecutive trades are enough in order for you to make the required profit needed to pass the challenge. So I'll give you an example. For example, now for FTMO, for my FOREX fund, what you need to do is this. For my FOREX fund, let's say you take trade 1. Let's say you take the example for you have my FOREX fund example, because your target is 8% profit. 8% profit. Okay, for my FOREX fund, you are looking at 8% profit target. Okay, so how do we make this? You are looking at 8% profit target. How do you make this? You have, let's say, trade one. The first trade you take when you get the account, you risk 1% in order to win. Risk 1% to make 2%. Okay, risk 1% in order to make 2% profit. Okay, that's trade 1. So now trade 2, let's assume you win that trade. This trade, you win this trade. Trade 2, you now risk another 1% plus the 2% profit you've made from your first trade, making 3%. Okay, which is 3%. Which is 3%. Now to make times 2, to make 2R, which will now be 6%. Okay, so when you add the first percentage, the first profit you've made, 2% plus this 6%, you now have 8% profit. So passed. Okay, passed. Do you understand? So the first trade, the asymmetrical compounding means winning 2 consecutive trades in a row to pass this challenge. And for my FOREX fund, your profit target is about 8% profit. And now you take trade 1, you risk just 1% of your account to make 2%. This is 2R. This is about 2R. Okay, you just risk 1%, just a simple 1% 2R trade. Just risk 1% to make 2R. So if this trade is successful, you make 2%. All right, and if when you've got 2%, you take another trade, and hopefully the second trade is successful. Then that trade you're going to take, you also risk another. You risk another 1% from your account plus the 2% profit. This is where asymmetrical compounding comes in. Plus the 2% profit you initially made from your first trade, add them together to another 1%, making 3%. So, and you now risk this 3% to make 2R again. So you are having 6% revenue or profit, and so you would have made 8% from when you combine your initial profit from this profit from the second trade. So in this case, you have passed phase 1 of my FOREX fund challenge. Okay, so somebody might ask me, what if you fail the first trade? What if you fail the first trade? You fail the first trade, and the first trade failed. You are now minus 1% in your equity. Now, no problem. You risk another 1%. Okay, and when you risk another 1% to make 2%, hopefully you made it. So you are now up. You are now up by. You've recovered your first loss. Okay, the first drawdown, you are now up by 1%. Okay, when you take out the first loss you made, so you're now up by 1%. Okay, your next trade now, you risk this 1%. Okay, 1% again to make 2%. Okay, to make 2%. All right. So now, if you win this, now you can now apply the principle of compounding and risk 3%. Okay, to make about 6%. So by this case, you would have passed your challenge. So each time you fail, just step down. Do not apply the asymmetrical. You only apply the asymmetrical compounding when you have an excess profit. All right, when you have a net profit on your account. So the principle the principle is hinged on leveraging on the profit you have made on your account in order to make more profit. Okay, leveraging on the profit you have made on your account and upping your risk in order to make more profit that would help you to pass the challenge. All right, this is for my forex fund. Now let us look at FTMO. All right, let's see FTMO. Now for FTMO, you are required to make about 10% profit within 30 days. Okay, you are required to make about 10% profit within 30 days. So now the first trade, let's say you take the first trade, you win, you actually risk 1% to make 2%. Okay, you risk 1% to make 2%. Hopefully this first trade works. It works, and you go for your second trade. For your second trade, you now risk 2% instead of 1%. You risk 2% plus your 2% profit. Okay, you risk 2% plus the 2% profit you have made, making about 4% to make 2%. Sorry, to make 2R, which is about 8%. So invariably, if this trade is a success, okay, you'd have made 8% profit. So when you add the 8% profit, this 8% profit plus another 8% profit, the first 8% profit you made initially, you add the 8% profit you just made for your second trade to the 2% profit you made from your first trade. So you would have made about 10% profit, and in this case you have passed the challenge. All right, is that clear? So just as I told you in my forex fund example, if you fail your first trade, of 1%, you have lost 1%, still risk another 1%, still risk 1% until you are on break even, and when you have excess profit, you can now, when you're in excess of 2%, okay, when you're in excess of 2% profit, risk 2%, additional 2%. That is risking the total of 4% in order to make 2R. If you do that, you will pass your trading, you pass the challenge for phase 1, because that is 10% you would have had, 10% extra you would have had on your account. So that is the principle. That is the principle of asymmetric compounding. All right. Now, you just need to take out time to you can actually tweak this strategy. Like some persons might want to risk 2.5%. Okay, 2.5% in order to make 5%. Okay, some person might want to risk. So just take out your time. If you are going for a risk reward ratio of 1:3, okay, 1:3, you might also want to tweak this strategy in order to have it work best for you. Okay, so but I've just given you a guideline. What I've given you is a guideline on how you can use the principle of asymmetric compounding. So that this principle is actually hinged on the use of excess profit. Okay, use of profit, existing profit in your account. That is leveraging. So it's based on leveraging on your profit, on existing profit. Okay, is based on leveraging on existing profits in order to pass the challenge. Okay, so that is actually this principle. And so, but there are additional steps you need to take. There are some things you need to actually bear in mind. There are some things you need to bear in mind. So some extra tips you need in order to use this principle carefully. Number one tip is to take only A setups. Okay, take only A plus setups. Okay, what do you mean by A plus setups? A plus setups are your best setups, the best setups that have a higher level of probability. Do not take B setups. Okay, if you're a good trader, you should know some setups that works best for you. Like for me, if I'm taking a funding challenge, I don't take buy trades. From statistical records, I don't know if you have observed, I take more of sell trades. Most good traders know that sell trades work more than buy trades. Sell trades work more than buy trades. When I'm selling, I have more confidence than when I'm buying. This is because of human emotions, human psychology in the market. All right, sell trades work more than buy trades for me. This is what I've discovered over the years of my trading career. Okay, sell trades work more for me. I have more confidence taking sell trades than buy trades. So part of my setups are sell trades. Okay, sell trades. Okay, sell trades work more for me. So you would also you might have several strategies. You might have several strategies, but you need to know the strategy that works more for you. Like it could be demand and supply strategy. It could be trend line. It could be trend line strategy, and it could even be breakout strategy, or even indicator strategy. So, but you need to identify the one that works best for you, the one that has a higher level of probability, and trade that setup when you are taking the funding challenge. All right. So you need to make sure that you are patient. Be patient enough to wait for your A setups. Do not take mediocre trades. Take best setups. And it's another thing you need to know. You are managing risk and you're managing your psychology. Take only one trade. Take only one trade per day. Okay? Take only one trade per day. Take only one trade per day. If you're taking a funding challenge, for me, I'm telling you what works for me. Take one good trade per day. One good trade per day. Very, very important. Take just one trade. If you fail that trade, log out of your trading account, or perhaps close your MT for a trading view, okay, app or platform. Get out, go and rest. Take out time to rest for the day. Come back the following day. Okay, you have 30 days. 30 days is enough time, okay, for you to pass. So there's no rush. Do not rush. Take out this time. Take out the time to rest for the day if you have failed, or even if you have passed. Even if you even passed even if you made it, you won the trade you took. Do not attempt to take a second trade for the day. Take just one trade. Win or lose, get out. Come back the following day with a fresh mind, fresh mind and fresh body. All right. So the third tip is take trade only the New York or the London session. Trade the New York or London session, preferably the intersection. Preferably the intersection between the London and the New York, the London closing and the New York opening. Okay, the intersection between the London closing. This is because of a high market volume. Okay, because of high market volume. Okay, the more the market volume, the better for you, because you have a better chance of the trade working out. You don't want to have your trade entering into the Asian session. Okay, you don't want to have trades entering into the Asian session. You want to just open your trade, close them out, make your profit, and go out, cool off, wait for the next day. All right. So that is another tip I want to give. Giving to you. Do not be in haste. Okay. Do not be in haste. Okay. Do not be in haste. So also another tip I'll be giving to you now is that you should also only trade with funds you are capable of losing. you are capable of losing 5 times in a row. Okay, so you just do not attempt to trade with to take the challenge. Do not attempt to take the challenge with money that you need for your miscellaneous expenses at home, or money you need to pay your utility bills and the rest. Trade with money you don't need. Okay, trade with money you don't need. If you want to pass a funding challenge, you have like $100 that you are willing to lose up to 5 times. That is, you set aside $500 to pass funding challenge. So if you have like $500 that you don't need, or you don't actually need it, you can divide it into 5. Take out like $100 to buy a challenge. If you fail this challenge, you buy another one. Fail this, buy another one. If you need to set out money for 5 attempts. Okay, set out money for 5 attempts. Okay, this is the principle. So if set out money that you don't mind losing 5 times. All right, I don't mean that you're going to lose 5 times. By this principle, if you follow the principle I've just shared with you, you should be able to win at your first trial. All right, but to help your psychology, why we're talking about 5 times, that to help your psychology, you should trade without emotion. You should trade emotionlessly. All right, so if you have money to attempt this challenge up to 5 times without any emotion, without feeling bad of losing the money, then your emotion will be top notch. Okay, so trade with a fund, or take the challenge with a fund that you are willing to lose 5 times in a row. If you do that, there's no how you will not pass the challenge, because you have a very good emotional condition, in another emotional condition to pass. Okay, also another secret is to start take small, or rather, let's say start small. What I mean by start small is, why not begin from low price? Start with low priced challenge. Okay, you might want to start with 5K challenge. Some pro firms do 5K challenge, 10K challenge, or 20K challenge. Okay, or if you have so much money, you might say 50K challenge if you are very, very wealthy. But better you start from this 5K or 10K. And the secret is that you trade with a better emotion when you are trading low price challenge than a high price challenge, where you spend, for this low price challenge, you will be spending about $80 to buy a challenge, $80 on average. Okay, or let's say $65, or between $65 between $65 to $150. Okay, for this low price challenge, we're talking about 10K, a 5K, 10K, or like challenge. Okay, so you wouldn't have much emotion attached to trading these, attempting this low price challenge, than when you spend like $500 or more, or even up to $2,000 to attempt the 200K 200K challenge or more. Okay, so the secret is that if you are able to pass this low price challenge, you will be able to purchase more challenges. If you pass the low price challenge, you pass the low price challenge. If you pass the low price challenge, you will be able to purchase. You'll be able to purchase more challenges. You'll be able to purchase more challenges, more bigger challenges. Okay, more bigger or high priced challenges. From the proceeds from proceeds of initial of your low price challenge. Okay, so that is the secret. So do not just take money you need for your utility bills in order to buy a big challenge. No, just take out money, buy the low price challenge, and you might want to, when you make your profit, you can then buy more challenges. Okay, there's another secret you need to know. There's a mistake many traders make. From statistics, many traders who pass phase one don't pass phase two. Okay, many traders that pass phase one don't pass phase two. Reason is because of excitement. Okay, another statistics is many traders that pass phase one and phase two and get funded blow the funding account, or rather the funded account. They blow the funded account without making any profit, without cashing out, without actually cashing out. This is very unfortunate. This is very, very unfortunate. These are the two statistics. Okay, first thing is that several traders will pass phase one, but they now fail phase two. And the irony is that in phase two, you have more time. You have about 60 days, two times as much time as you had in the first phase. All right, but due to excitement and overconfidence, because you just passed phase one, you are overconfident, and you now go to attempt phase two and you fail. So you need to mind it. You need to watch out for that. Okay, once you pass phase one, take out time. You must not necessarily buy the phase two challenge immediately. All right, or rather register for the phase two challenge immediately. You can take out like some days to rest. Okay, rest, calm down. Take out time. You have a lower target of 5% to make. Okay, instead of 8% or 10%, as in phase one, and depending on the prop firm, you have 5% to make, and you have twice as much time as in phase one. You have 60 days to make that 5%. Now take out time, take it easy, rest, take it easy. You're gonna pass. There is almost a good chance for you to pass. From the look of things technically. But due to excitement and overconfidence, many traders will fail phase two. Okay, phase two is like confirming what you did in phase one. If you really did it out of skill rather than luck, it's called the establishment phase. Okay, now if you are privileged to have passed phase one and phase two, it is not over. You are being given a certificate. That certificate means nothing. The certificate, past evaluation certificate that you are given by FTMO, by my FOREX fund, the foreign trader, means nothing. It is paper. It's just paper. If you can as well trash it into your trash can, it means nothing until you get your payout. Take it easy. Your aim is to get your payout. Okay, when you pass phase one and phase two, now your main target should not be to get payout, your first payout. And the reason you need to get your first payout so that you can recoup, so that you can recover your challenge fee. So you want to recover your challenge fee. Okay, you want to recover your challenge fee. Very, very important. So once you have recovered your challenge fee, now you are now ready to make profit. You can now aim for profit. Even when you are aiming for profit, you take it easy. Take it easy. Okay, take it easy. Don't be in a haste. But your first aim after you pass phase one and phase two is to aim to get your first payout, your first First payout. Get it. This gives you some form of consolation, some form of like a reward for your effort. Okay, get this money out. Get this money out. Get this money out. You can use this money to buy something you like you can use it to enjoy yourself, take yourself out, or buy a phone or whatever. But you need to take it out of the market. Take out your first payout. Okay, once you start trading your funding account, and you are up by the amount you use to purchase your account. You are up by, let's say you purchase the account for $500. You are up by that amount. Please lock this profit. Stop trading and cash out. Okay, stop trading and cash out. Wait for your payout. Okay, so get this money out. This is your profit plus they will also reimburse you the challenge fee. You'll be reimbursed your challenge fee. Okay, so once you have done that, you have done well. So once you have done that, you have gotten your reimbursement for your challenge fee, and you have gotten some profit you've made. You've cashed it out of the market. You have done very, very well. All right, so you can now start trading normally. And your second aim will now be to get more challenges. This is your first challenge account. This is your first funded account. So the aim is to have more accounts. Second account, third account, fourth account, fifth account, and so on and so forth, from multiple prop firms. And someone might want to ask, how will you trade all these accounts? You can trade them by using a trade copier. Okay, you can trade them by using a trade copier. What is a trade copier? A trade copier is actually an app, a software that helps you to trade, that automates, that copies trades you take, copies the trades you place on one trade, on one account, into other trading accounts. Okay, so this is a software. So there are many of them. There are many companies that provide these services. So you purchase a trade copier, and we use it to trade other accounts. Just place a trade on one account, and the trade will be duplicated in other accounts. So in this case, you have allowed your money to work for you. You allow your money to work for you. There are several settings on the trade copier, whereby you might risk half of what you are risking. For a trade copier, you have a master account, which you actually place the trade on, and you have other accounts will now be slave account. Okay, so you might want to, there's what we call duplicate multiplier. So in case you risk 1%, there is a setting for you to risk 0.5% on your slave account instead of 1%. Okay, you might still risk the same 1% if you so wish. You might risk or higher. So there is a setting. So don't worry about that. There's a setting for you to adjust to select the risk you want to take on your slave account. Okay, which are other accounts. Your master account is the one you are trading manually, while your slave accounts will be the accounts whereby the trade is being copied to from your master account. Okay, so that is it, actually, brethren, my friends. That is it, my friends. So I don't want this video to be too long. I don't want it to be too long, but I've shared with you, to the best of my knowledge, how you can pass your next funding challenge. Okay, and there are many strategies on this YouTube channel. There are several strategies. I've shared with you several strategies, good strategies that you can use to make a decent one is to do risk to reward ratio and pass your funding challenge. Just go to the video section. You're going to see of this YouTube channel. You're going to see several strategies I've shared with you, several reliable strategies that you can use to pass your funding challenge. All right. So I want to ask again that you please kindly subscribe to this channel. Please subscribe to our channel. Several of you are viewing our videos and you have not subscribed. Please subscribe to our channel. Please subscribe to our channel and also give this video a thumbs up. Give this video a thumbs up if you learned something from it. Please give this video a thumbs up. This means whereby you encourage more our effort. You encourage our effort to produce more content for you. And I have a free Telegram channel, and the link to that channel is in the profile section of this YouTube channel or the description box of this video. In that channel, I post free chart analysis that you can trade at your own discretion. And if you want me to mentor you personally on how to become a profitable trader, my contact is in the Telegram channel I've just talked about. So till I come your way next time, I wish you the very best in your trading career, and I wish you the very best in life. Do have a blissful and a prosperous day ahead. Thank you.